Hey guys, this is Kurt with DeFi Dads, and this is one of my first videos. Actually, the first one I'm going to produce and publish, just because of what has really developed over the last week or so in regards to metamaterials and the, let's say, I guess, viral nature in which the uh, the information has spread and the the stocks gained popularity. So just wanted to do a quick rundown, and for those really who are new, so Materials calls themselves a smart materials and nanotechnology company. Um, the CEO is even kind of spoken about on his social media how they were basically a design firm, and now they're kind of evolving into the next phase of that, where they're going to be able to roll out uh, the infrastructure that's needed to produce these materials that they're going to be deploying across several verticals uh, over the near to long term. If you look here, the technologies that they are uh, part of. Metamaterials and functional surfaces, and of course, these are all places you can go check out metamaterial.com. Um, but this is the stuff that, those of you who are kind of in that Zennial or cusp on the Gen X, late millennials, and growing up watching a lot of these future tech shows and, Mythbusters and all that, seeing all these programmable materials in the future of tomorrow. This is the stuff. This is the stuff that they're talking about now. You're going to see some advances in AR and VR technology, eye tracking. We're talking some really cool stuff here that is, sci-fi of today. Imagine, underwater welding where you've got a heads-up display that illuminates with some, um, you know, uh, vital statistics towards what you're doing. Um, we've got a lot of products that are now coming out. The GlucoWise, this is great. Here, let's see if it opens up here on my slow internet. Um, you know, for diabetic management, GlucoWise offers a, uh, non-invasive, no finger pricks or whatnot, measurement of, blood sugar levels. And that's going to be on its own a huge, disruptor, or some might call killer app in the medical industry, right? And so that's a fantastic thing to look at there. Going back into their products, there's a recent acquisition of NanoWeb, which handles really like anti-counterfeiting uh, technology. Again, all integrated into the materials that it's designed into, not just some layer, not some sticker. Um, we're talking about some serious optical lithography tech that's going to have implications at many levels: um, industrial, medical, military, commercial, construction, um, retail, entertainment, you name it. There's so many things here that this innovative technology that is being developed by this company that's been around for over 10 years now, finally getting the capital going into it. And now there's a lot of content coming out on YouTube, myself included. Um, I was planning on starting off with a consumer's review on SoFi, but I will do that later. I wanted to jump in and talk about metamaterials. This was on my list. Full disclosure, I am long on metamaterials. We're just going to take a quick look at the most recent days activity here, and you see a little scoop and a a little bit of a consolidation near the end of the market day. You go back a week, you'll see here a pretty tumultuous week, which was pretty successful, where you saw the week starting off near where the week ended, but see the ride that was taken here, especially a big jump here on the second, really. Now, really what we're seeing here is the overall cup and handle look going back to a month. We're seeing, let's take this out into trading view here. All right, so let's go back to month on the stock, right? To get a true sense of what some people have been riding through, let's take a look at 3 months. Now, looking back over here, this is the dividend hold date for the Torch stock in order to accumulate dividends on the stock there. And you see the volume and the driving of the rate up, particularly for that, to get a snapshot of that there. And then a rapid sell-off and shorting process here. I'm not going to get into what's being discussed on the shorts levels, but there's a lot of, let's just say there's a lot of shorting going on, and there's a lot of hedge fund interest in driving the price down in order to accumulate it for longer, to take it out of the retail hands. But I mean, if you look at the 3 month, you're seeing a cup and handle situation going here, right? And a slow and a steady consolidation and growth. Now, we're looking at SEC forecasting of increase the stock price to about $17 by end of year, potentially 5 years, 143. The CEO here, you're going to have to look him up. I'd butcher his last name. A lot of people call him King George. He's just a smart business individual, and he's a smart guy. And he's got a lot of good plans for the company. There might be a potential oil co, a spinoff in Texas, which may actually include the preferred shares that came out of the dividend capture. So I'm sorry, not the dividend capture, the merger capture. So you're going to want to keep tuned on that. See if they're hiring. Do your due diligence. I'm not an investor. Well, I am an investor, but I'm not a financial planner. So don't listen to me. Except listen to me when you want to, when I'm rambling. So do what you will with this information. There's a lot of stuff coming in the pipeline with this company. Take a look at some of what the communities like to talk about. So MetaMaterials subreddit. Why don't you guys take a look for yourselves? I got to do this. Got to take care of some things on the side, as I only do this in the spare time and in a non-sterile environment. So part of the background noise. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day.